Welcome back. Look, 5 weeks away. Taxes are top of mind for many people right now, and making sure you understand how they affect you is important when it comes to preparing for your financial future. Jacksonville's retirement coach Adam Wolf is here to explain this, and Adam is one of the area's leading certified financial planners. His firm, Wolf Retirement Navigation, helps people plan for a successful retirement. Adam, it's good to see you.
Great to see you, Curtis.
My CPA is watching this right now and betting that I'm going to file another extension in 5 weeks. But what's the difference between a tax preparer and tax planner?
Yeah, so tax preparers are looking at what you did during the year and doing compliance and actually preparing a return and filing a return on your behalf, sort of doing, it's a rear view mirror based on your situation. A tax planner is taking a proactive approach and view on your current situation and situation in the future to save you as much in taxes as possible. So reactive, tax preparer; tax planner, proactive.
All right, and look, even though the IRS does not agree with me that I think it's unfair that when you get to retirement that your retirement stuff gets taxed again, it's going to happen. So how big are taxes? How big a deal is it when it comes to retirement?
Yeah, so many people think that their tax bills are going to go down in retirement. For a lot of folks, they actually stay the same or go up. So in retirement, you're still being taxed on any pension income, withdrawals from your traditional IRAs and 401ks, other interest, dividends, all your other sources of income are going to be taxable. Social Security may not be taxable depending on your situation. So taking a proactive approach and looking at what can be done this year or in the future to reduce your taxes is the right approach and the key. And one of those things you can do is if you have IRAs or 401ks, you can start to move a portion of that to a tax-free approach called a Roth IRA through a Roth conversion. There's lots of nuances to those rules, but what does that do? That allows that money in that account to grow tax-free, which we love. And on top of that, pulling it out in the future when, in my opinion, I think the way that our federal government is running itself, running up $1 trillion of deficit, which adds to the debt every year with no signs of stopping, taxes are going to have to be a lot higher to pay for that. They're going to tax the heck out of us.
Don't say that.
They will, Curtis.
Don't speak it into existence. But, yes. But I agree with you. I think it's probably an inevitability. And that's one of the things that you have to plan for. It's better to plan for the taxes going up, right?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, to plan for the taxes going up, it's going to allow you to take care of one of the biggest expenses you're going to have in retirement, which is the federal tax burden. So getting a hold of it now, because if you have an investment plan or currently have a retirement plan, the folks that are doing that don't necessarily have the tax experience or the knowledge to help you with reducing your taxes. And you want those two plans to talk to each other and be on the same page.
Corporations do it all the time. I mean, it's part of, you got to know the tax laws and know how to work around them to save the most you possibly can. For us regular people, we need somebody like you.
That's it. So what we do at the office for folks every day is when we put together retirement planning strategies, we look at the tax strategies to help save them money. Some folks have that benefit, some people don't. But it's all about being proactive, having the knowledge, and being smart with your plan.
All right. One of the things you do that's very, very helpful for people out there, complimentary portfolio stress test for qualified viewers. You're offering that, right?
That's right. Yeah. They make me say complimentary, but I call it free. And it's coming in to meet with me for an hour. We're going to go through all of your IRAs, your 401ks. We're going to take a look at how much risk you actually have in your portfolio, provide you with a report on that, look at the fees that you're paying, all the hidden expenses that could be there, full disclosure on that, potentially showing excessive fees of tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then taking a look at your tax statuses of your accounts to say what accounts are going to be taxed and how they're going to be taxed in the future.
Yeah, and that's the point. It's about not what you're getting taxed right now. It's about knowing when you get to retirement, knowing what you're going to be taxed then and those fees. That's critical.
It's very critical.
You got to see them, guys. You can see them or you can call them, that complimentary stress test, but also the two locations you have for people to find you.
Yeah, so we're over in Fleming Island, and then we're also next to the Mayo Clinic, so we have two offices to serve the folks of the community.
Make it so simple for you. I'm going to come do that stress test soon because I got to see if I'm having enough for Costa Rica, whether Costa Rica or Italy.
That's
it. Decide on those two. Good to see you, man.
Excellent.
All right, you can share this segment and find a link to Wolf Retirement Navigation. We're going to post it on our website, firstcoastliving.net, just a little bit later today.